I want to watch this. It came in my recommended. No reason why. How to speedrun obesity. This is an educational video. I don't want to hear any snide comments, all right?
New year, new me. When I found out 2 in every 5 adults in the United States are obese, I made it my New Year's resolution to improve that figure. But how do you make yourself obese as fast as possible? What is obesity? Well, obesity is when you have excessive body fat, typically diagnosed with a body mass index exceeding 30.
I'm an expert on fat. BMI is a cope. You can have someone that has loads of muscle and they're technically obese on BMI. It is only weight and height. It's a cope. Muscle weighs more than fat.
Meaning if the ratio between...
What are you watching? A documentary about your mom.
When your weight and height squared is above 30, you're probably obese. However, it's important to note that BMI is a flawed system.
Yeah, there we go. What? Why is he like 2 different ethnicities? What? Like you can say that's tan or you... Like, what the hell? I think he's got reverse Michael Jackson disease, but like his head just didn't change. What is that?
For example, John Cena is 6'1" and weighs...
Oh, it's the guy from Pluribus.
He's 251 pounds with a BMI of 33.1. But he's not fat, so why is his BMI so high? Well, because muscle weighs...
Oh. Where did that picture of Chris Chan come from? Damn, he's been hitting the gym.
Is more than fat. BMI can be misleading, but most people aren't built like John Cena. So you probably can't use that as an excuse. On the most basic level, obesity happens when you consume more calories than you burn. Okay, duh, I'm sure you already knew that. So instead, I like to focus on small habits that can compound into a massive difference.
Dude, being in Australia, there's this place you can get burgers from called Grilled. Healthiest burgers you can get. Like, as fast food, unironically. They cook everything in, like, extra virgin olive oil. Holy calories, but I don't care. It's so nice. Grilled is peak. I wish the rest of, like, Europe and America could experience Grilled. I don't think... I've been here, like, 6 months now. I don't think I've had McDonald's once. I had KFC twice, and I regretted it every time. Grilled is so mid. Be quiet. Where'd you go, Subway? Where'd you go to get your fast food then? Go on, tell the class. GYG, are you...
my belly is so full of protein. Oh, it's so jiggly and wiggly and so round.
Please stop.
Whenever I slap it,
Please stop.
it's like an ocean wave of fat wiggling about. Ooh, my legs are so round and smooth, my ankles are gonug.
Obese Grandpa, thank you for the 10. I hope you are moving around when you get your protein intake. It just sounds like you've got really bad muscle atrophy.
After all, a journey of 1,000 pounds.
GYG, I've never had GYG. It looks like ass. I have never had GYG. It's like, what is it? Mexican burrito place.
Begins with a single bite. So let's go over a scenario on how you should behave to maximize.
There are too many GYGs for it to be good. I'm sorry, guys. I have seen like 3 GYGs on the same street. And they're all within like a 3-kilometer radius of each other. There are too many for that quality to be good.
Weight gain. Picture this. John just crafted the perfect custom combo box on the Taco Bell app.
Okay. So it's only low calories because you're just eating like bread and nothing else.
Ah, but his Taco Bell points are about to expire. If he doesn't use them now, they'll die.
Okay, that's a poor person's problem.
John
just don't be poor. Easy.
cashes out and adds a beefy 5-layer burrito to his cart.
Mate, honestly, if you're worried about loyalty to Taco Bell, I think there are bigger issues than calorie deficit.
While waiting on his $30 DoorDash order to arrive, he queues up a YouTube video.
Is that Peter Griffin? Wait, that's the bit with Come on, Red Bubble, to buy our shits. Oh, I love this.
Stop.
Whoa, sorry,
Why
I thought you were
freaking out over $12 chicken? You can get 2 rotisserie chickens for less than $12 and a hot dog too. What's your favorite flavor? I personally love lemon pepper.
$12 AUD chicken is a steal. Dude, I Uber Eats to Nando's chicken. It was like $30. I am gonna go to Coles like every day now. I'm a loyal customer.
Bro, I thought you were a computer virus. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
You thought that was a computer virus. Also, I
thought you were
fucking hate
computer
this angle. I'm doing the angle where, you know, at the start of every Minecraft Let's Play, they go, "Hello guys, welcome back. We're back with
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Minecraft.
Is that your like?
Redbubble.com and buy our shirts. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Minecraft video. Go to Redbubble to buy our shirts.
Stage is set. Obviously, fast.
It's like every, and they do the really gay thing where they just start swinging the sword at the camera. It's like, what's that meme? Throwing rocks at the elephant, shouting gay. Hang on. Throwing rocks, elephant meme. Gay. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Every Minecraft intro ever. The elephant is the camera. Gay! Why did they actually do a Minecraft one? It's just homosexual. Right.
Fast food provides vital structural support to the obesity food pyramid. It's calorically dense, highly processed, and can snowball into other weight-gaining habits. A single meal can easily exceed your recommended daily caloric intake, and oftentimes
Just eat a whole chicken. Easy.
it leaves you feeling empty, like when
I feel really lucky because I don't like sweet stuff. Like donuts and stuff like that. It's not even like I just know the nutrition's bad. It's like, you know it's bad, but at least you get like a dopamine spike, right? So that's the entire point why you do it, because it's like, oh, sugar, yummers. But I eat a donut and then it's just like, am I depressed?
the liquor store is closed. That's because satiation depends more on nutrient content
Apparently potatoes are like the most satiating food. They keep you like full the longest.
than calories
You're addicted to sugar? I can't stand sugar. I mean, sugar's in everything, right?
alone.
Like bread, like chicken, like everything. So like,
Fast food and
But yeah, like I'll be the kind of guy where like I go to grab like a Coke or something, and if there isn't a zero or a diet, it's like, I don't want it.
junk foods are typically low in fiber,
All I'm saying, thank God sparkling water exists, because I would be a fat bastard.
protein, vitamins, and minerals, so they pass straight through you and fail to keep you full. This industry has a feeder fetish. They get consumers addicted to Crunchwrap Supremes.
What? Why did he just mention feeder fetish and then not elaborate? He just made it as a. Wait a minute. Very strange. Very curious. I'm feeling the Dokes gif right now from Dexter.
chew them up and spit them out right back onto the street. It's disgusting. Okay, anyway, let's return to the battlefield. John is now halfway through his Taco Bell order and can't stop watching Oni Plays Funniest Moments compilation. He doesn't realize how quickly he's eating, and
I must go to Taco Bell and redeem my points!
at this rate, he's gonna pop. If you're serious about larding up, you gotta watch something while you're eating. It distracts your body from picking.
I think, honestly... Oh yeah, I've seen that in some schools, I think, or like one country, I forget what it was, but they basically ban kids from like watching stuff when they eat. Because it's so easy to just like gorge.
Up on signals that you've eaten enough, so you can eat more.
Here's your caniac.
I don't get why Raising Cane's gets so much hype. Are there any Americans in chat? Any larger people in chat? Why is Raising Cane's like so chilled? Why do they serve you a loaf of bread with the chicken? There is enough breading on the chicken. And then it's like, oh, but nah, you don't get it, man. You gotta try that Raising Cane sauce. It's so good, man. Like, okay, it's just like every burger sauce ever, like every GS dressing. It's autism. No, you can't just blame autism for the reason why they give you bread. Oh, is that the cope with autistic people? They just like beige food. Is that what you're trying to say? Thank you, Annan, for the 15.
Oh, my belly is so large. Have you ever been to the States? I assume you haven't. Considering your lack of inflation recently, Northern Florida has great restaurants.
Stay the fuck away from Moncrief.
What is Moncrief? What is Moncrief? I don't even know how like people can do fast food tier lists. Remember when there was hype around that? It's all the same. Chicken. But okay, no. KFC goes in F tier. Fair enough. Yeah. Disgusting. Okay, hold on. As a British person who has only ever had KFC chicken, going to Raising Cane's was like shaking hands with St. Peter. Yeah, no. No one's arguing with you, bro, that KFC is ass. No one is having that argument with you. We all know that. We all know that. You're bisexual. Oh my God, man. Like, we're not talking about that at the minute. Why do you just bring that up now? There's no context. We're talking about Raising Cane's, and you choose now to come out? Read the room. I'm happy for you, but read the room. You're trans, LOL. Yeah, you probably got ultra kill on the second monitor. Here's your reward. KFC on top. Yeah, you work there, definitely. You don't want to lose your job. I get it.
Combo. I highly recommend pairing this fine dish with an Outdoor Boys video.
Luckily, John hasn't popped yet. He finished his meal and is going to top it off with some Baja Blast, which leads me to one of the most effective strategies in the current obesity
The Baja Blast, that's right. There's so many calories in that. It's just all sugar.
meta. Drinking calories. Processed foods open a shortcut from your bloodstream straight into sodium agartha.
Agartha needs your help. You must eat this burger to reactivate Agartha's force
I have seen so many clips of this, and it's just CSGO gameplay.
field.
And they'll just give Charlie Kirk, like, Jesus hair for some reason. Thank you, Annan, for the 10.
Raising Cane's is fucking vile. They season the chicken with Benson Boone's dandruffs. The fries are stale. The secret sauce is expired ketchup. Popeyes for life.
Popeyes for life? I just hear people hyping the biscuits at Popeyes, but I've never had that either. Thank you, Ian, for the 5. Have some genuine shekels. Also, KFC's wings are good. I mean, I had their Zinger wings or whatever it was, the spicy ones. They're not spicy. They're not. I had to put Tabasco on them at home.
Stack that with fast food's addictive design and your...
He died? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He died? Prove it. You can't just say... It's always the throwaway accounts that say stuff like that.
brain is wired to drink more liquids. To exploit this...
Yeah, you know what you do? Just get green tea, 0 sugar, and just drink sparkling water. Look, we all like something in our mouth all the time, right? That's why you get sparkling water, because then you feel that sensation in your mouth. I get it. Drinking water's boring. Understandable. Just do sparkling. That's why when my dentist said, swap over to still water, I was like, die? Like, no. Hell no.
Never sip water. That's a time waster. Grab some Fanta and fill up that cup one more time before you leave McDonald's. Guys, liquid calories are an absolute game changer. They're broken. They're super powerful because they're extremely easy to overconsume. Soda and juice have a lot of sugar with no fiber to balance them out, so they kind of sneak up on you. And that daily iced latte can add a couple hundred calories before you even realize it.
You know what I'm going to pull up? You know what I'm going to pull up? The Dunkin' Donuts Oreo milkshake. Or is it Baskin Robbins? I know it's everywhere. I know it's everywhere. I get it. We've looked at this before. But oh my god. It is somehow 100 calories over the male's daily recommended amount. How much protein again?
Hey Pyro, my girlfriend of 3 years broke up with me last night. Thank you for streaming, it's made me feel better. Do you have any advice? Thank you again for your streams.
Thank you, Igor, for the 10. What advice can I give? Distraction's always the best thing while your nervous system settles down. So, talking to the boys, gaming, talking to friends, family, literally any way to distract yourself. Because when something like that happens, your nervous system's kind of in fight or flight. So you probably won't be able to process things the best way. Ooh, did I just break character? Gay. Why has it got crustaceans in it? Is it 38 grams? Hang on a minute. Oh, fucking... Hang on. I gotta prove a point. I gotta prove a point here. All right, look, I'm not saying this is healthy for you, all right? I'm really not saying this is healthy for you, but... Oh, one day I'll have a chest. I'm not saying this is healthy. Look at this. Look how much protein is in that. 50 grams. 50 grams of protein. This has more protein than that entire shake. And this is 245 calories. That's like, what, 10% of your daily calorie intake? And already, I mean, I know the cope, oh, well, you're not going to absorb all the protein, you know, all that kind of cope. Like, it's not a whole protein like chicken. Like, no, I know that. But, like, my God, you would hope at least the protein into 263 grams. How did they get that much? How did they get a quarter of a kilo of sugar inside that thing? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't have gyno. No. I'm not taking that one. I don't have gyno. This is not gyno. This is not gyno. It's a small chest. It's not gyno. I don't have the saggy gene. I'm not taking that one. Hairline, you have that one. Not taking gyno. Be quiet. Right.
The only thing that's going to inflate you faster than soda or DeviantArt is alcohol. I love alcohol. It's always...
There are so many calories in alcohol, it's actually comedic. It's like you do like a shot of vodka and it's like 100 calories. Like a 50 ml serving of vodka, and that's meant to be like the cleanest, lowest calorie alcohol.
Been there for me. It causes cancer, destroys families, makes you fat. Honey, I'm worried about your...
Even zero alcohol, even zero alcohol beer is terrible. Still like 100 calories. It's so pointless. I'm doing dry January at the minute, and I tried doing...
Pyro, how can you glaze sparkling...
Hang on. I'm doing dry January at the minute, and then I tried like 0 calorie alcohol, 0% alcohol. Terrible. It's trash, like genuinely. Sparkling water all the way. Oh, what was that, Donor? What did you say?
Pyro, how can you glaze sparkling water at any chance? Sparkling water is foul, pardon me.
Okay. Shut up. It does make you belch a lot. It does make you belch a lot, I won't lie. Thank you, Hello Neighbor 3 for the 10.
Dude, I just realized now that with all that protein you're consuming, your fucking farts are probably mad diabolical.
Oh no, they're really bad.
Oh, the international crimes ID commit to be in the room when you let put aloud wet once. Oh my gosh, keep talking about all the protein.
You are sick in the head. I wish I could make fun of you. I wish I could make fun of you.
Moncrief is where you can go shell hunting in the street, you dono-baiting rat bastard.
I'm not dono-baiting, I don't know what it is.
Would die screaming under the thumb of the American South. Schedule a tour to the States, and you will understand why we stay here. It would be safe.
Like, you eat grilled chicken for the 20. I ate a whole chicken today, a whole Cole's chicken. I already said that. Yeah, no, I will be honest, the farts are actually diabolical at the minute. Like, I feel like my intestines are just slowly committing suicide. I got a door I gotta open up every single morning. It's really bad. It is literally like something I'd commission. It's brutal.
Alcohol abuse. Alcohol abuse? I would never. I love alcohol. Any speedrunner worth their salt is familiar with the power of alcohol. It has...
Well, now they're trying... What is it? What's everyone switching over to now? I mean, they've said that, like, Gen Z are drinking less alcohol than, like, any previous generation. They're just doing weed instead. But you've obviously got the seltzer market that's exploding now. Like, you know, Strong Zero. I forget the other one. It's just vodka seltzers that are, like, 4% and they're less than 100 calories. Yeah, they all did Fent. Ah, they moved on from alcohol to Fent. That makes sense.
As for
Zins?
Properties that
I've never heard of those.
Make it essential.
They're all fiending for Zins. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think Zins are like pretty bad for you. I got some here. Disgusting. Very bad for you. Have you tried Zins? Yeah, I take them. I'm not proud of it though. I think anything nicotine related is a really terrible... Okay, wait. Okay, I feel like I gotta do a bit of a rant here about nicotine. So I got Velo here. The strength is so high, it's all right in Polish, which is really bad. I built a pretty big tolerance to it. So, even though I take it, I understand it's a huge issue. No one should be proud of taking nicotine. You're a little coward if you take nicotine. I was gonna swear, but if we turn this into a short, I can't swear because I make no money. So I never smoked, I never vaped, ever in my life. And then I went to Sweden. Everyone was doing it. Oh, I'm gonna join in. And then, yeah. Now, I have seen a lot of studies online. Like, it's a nootropic. Nicotine is really good for you. It's not. It's a treatment for ADHD. Okay, sure, it gives you a bit of dopamine, but then like alcohol or like anything, it's a credit card. It takes more of it away. I like I'm taking this substance and I'm just like talking so much smack about it. But I've seen studies that show that it decreases the risk of dementia. And then you look at the studies, there's no proof. Now, what they have said, and this is official, nicotine can help with ADHD a lot. It does give you focus, mostly because when you're going through withdrawal, you take one and the withdrawal goes away. That's the cycle. That's the cope. But it has been shown to treat ADHD. The only problem at the minute is they cannot isolate the compound that makes nicotine addictive to the actual beneficial chemicals inside of it. And it's a tale as old as time, right? Everyone smoked. Doctors said, oh, you should, like, I'm not even joking you here. When cigarettes came about in the 60s and stuff, they were doing advertisements saying how you should actually smoke because it expands your lungs, raises your VO2 max, your max volume. It's cope. And then we found out, really bad for you, gives you cancer. And then everyone stopped smoking apart from boomers. So what happened then? Everyone jumped over to vapes. Guess who owns vapes? It's the tobacco industry. They realized that it's dying off. They need to hop onto the next trend. And now you've got Zins or Velo or, you know, whatever you call it. And then you put that in your mouth and it's like, this is great. I can do it anywhere. Can't smoke on a plane, can't vape. I just put like a little pouch in my mouth. And that's also funded by tobacco industry. They're going to keep chasing the trend to get every new generation hooked on their stuff because nicotine is very addictive. I've seen people say it's the most addictive substance on the planet. That's a cope. It's not an opioid. Absolute cope. I think what's happened is at the minute, tobacco wants you to think that nicotine is the most addictive substance on the planet to make you think that quitting is that much harder. They like that. They like when all these influencers say, are saying, this is actually the most addictive substance on the planet. It's so much harder to quit than like cocaine. They want that. They want you to think. They want that reinforcement in your head of like, oh, I could never quit this. It's so bad. It's so bad for me. I don't know. I regret ever starting taking it. If you don't smoke, if you don't vape, please never start. Never do Zins. Never do anything with nicotine. Your brain will thank you for it. It reinforces very negative routines and patterns. And again, you know, like I've seen there was actually
all that with lower risks. Same thing with truffles. You can get baggies from Sweden for a few quid.
Where's the video?
This is in Minecraft, Mr. FBI agent reading this haha 67.
Because PewDiePie takes snus. Snus is different to nicotine
cool,
pouches.
Your videos always make me laugh. Always!
Yeah, he's like going through them on this stream. I think he went through like 5 or 6. It's crazy. 6 to 7 pouches. So it's funny with him actually. So I did speak to Felix a little bit in DMs. And he was asking me what kind of like, you know, snus I use. Because when Sweden basically invented it, I think. It was Swedish Match that invented it. They're a tobacco company. Then they were like, wait a minute, everyone's stopping smoking. Okay, time for... Because snus has been around a lot longer than nicotine pouches. Nicotine pouches are relatively new. So with snus, these are black. And these are actually illegal. Well, no, he's actually taking a Nordic Spirit there. That's a white one. But snus is different. So snus is a black pouch. It has tobacco as well as nicotine. Tobacco's the really bad one. That's the one that, like, you know, gives you oral cancer and stuff. I still think there's definitely a link between white nicotine pouches that are solely nicotine and sweeteners. And there probably is a risk of mouth cancer there as well because it changes your mouth microbiome. But none of it's good for you. I don't think anyone should brag that they're, like, vaping or, you know, doing nicotine pouches. I mean, I started doing it, it's taken off in the past 2 years. I think I've been doing it on and off for like 4 years. But yeah, it's not something that you should be proud of. It's really sad and pathetic. But when Sweden joined the EU, there were 2 things they were allowed to keep as an exclusion in their country, but no one else can have it. Snus, which has tobacco in it, not just nicotine. which is the white pouches, and also cinnamon rolls. Because they're apparently in Sweden, the amount of cinnamon they have in their rolls is very, very high. And cinnamon is actually a toxin to your kidneys if you have too much. Just quit. Just quit. Yeah, I am trying to wean myself off them, to be fair. I mean, I go through... I know some people that go through a tin, because when you buy a tin, you get 20. I know people that go through a tin a day. I go through probably 2 a week, I think. So, yeah, but it is addictive. It's not as addictive as what people say. I think that's a cope. I think that's like a psyop done by big tobacco to trick you into thinking you can never quit. You can never get out the loop. The cinnamon rolls are good. They are good. Just don't eat like 2 bags of them. $50 a day. You do not do 50 a day. Your gums would have evaporated. Yeah, I went to my dentist and I told her, I was like, I take nicotine pouches. I'm just waiting for you to tell me that my gums are cooked. And she was like, no, they look completely healthy. You shouldn't do it, but they look completely healthy. And I was like, oh, you're right. And then she went on the tirade about sparkling water. And I was like, okay, no, I disagree with everything you've said. Someone said they vape. Just stop taking Zins. I don't take Zins. I take Velo. Zins are disgusting. Like, the pouches are so dry, they actually stick to your gum. Now, that is... That's like the Raising Cane's of, like, the nicotine pouch world. But yeah, I think if you've never smoked, never vaped, never done nicotine, any pouches, you get offered one, say no. Be a Chad. Be a Chad. You don't need some billionaire company whoring off you. What's so bad about sparkling? The carbon dioxide they put into it is slightly acidic, so it can erode your enamel over time. But again, it's like nowhere near as much as sugar.
Just get cancer the natural way, kids. I'll go all the way until my lungs collapse. Cheers, lads.
Bruh.
Smoke Marlboro Gold and get cancer. My friend's whole thing now is entering the function just to ask for the other friend's vape and then leave. I used to vape and smoke and I quit because I don't want to fuck up my life based. I mean, there could be benefits to nicotine. They mentioned the Alzheimer's risk. They mentioned, you know, the concentration. But again, it's like, you know, it's a substance you take that immediately gives you dopamine. That's never a good thing. If you get something that immediately gives you dopamine, it's a trap. I feel like this sounds like a bit of a philosophical cope, but I think you need to work for the dopamine. Because I mean, when I got told I got ADHD, you secrete less dopamine, so you become like a bit of a, you know, adrenaline junkie. Like you always want to do something. I mean, I found the gym is like a great cope because it's like you have to work for it. You have to have that hour session, and it's like, oh, I can't be arsed. But then you feel great afterwards, and it's like I've earned this. I haven't took like a hit of something. Because you can spam nicotine and stuff, right? But you can't spam the gym. Your body can only take so much. In year 7, I bought a 9 milligram Velo. Threw up and went through the tin. Yeah, I've never thrown up from taking nicotine. I remember the first time I took one. I felt amazing for like 5 minutes. Just like this almost euphoria, which is very, very dangerous. And then I had like mad anxiety for like 40 minutes straight. Just lying on the bed. My chest like beating. Which is great. And now my tolerance has got very, very high, which sucks. I mean, what's the longest I've gone without taking one? Probably like 2 weeks. I think they're very dangerous as well because it's like cigarettes, they stink. You have to do it outside. You can't do it in your room. You just stink up the entire room. There's that process of like moving, going somewhere, going to the balcony, going outside. And then your brain in the meantime might think maybe this isn't a good idea. Vapes got worse because it's just steam or whatever. You can just hit that anywhere. And then nicotine pouches are even worse because you can just do it when you're working. You can even speak when you've got one in your mouth. I don't have one in my mouth at the minute. Yeah. I just wanted to talk about that because I think a lot of people, they talk about it like it's a bragging thing, like it's cool. Like it's not. It's lame and gay. It's Pop a Velo right now? Hell no. I space them out, young man. I don't spam them. I want to keep my gums. Caffeine and nicotine has me throwing up. Dude, I've got like a complete concoction of like meds that I take. Not medication, but like, because I don't really want to, I've got on this right before. I don't really want to take ADHD meds because I feel like I don't want it to balance me out. I kind of enjoy being a little bit manic and then a little bit kind of like, you know, chill or whatever. So I just did like a bunch of research online, like those kick streamers, like androgenic and stuff, but not like a moron. What do I take? One of the things I take is one of the waves that actually infected people in Pluribus, tyrosine. That's really good for your brain. Tyrosine, threonate, theanine. It's just small. It's very small things that don't massively change you. Just kind of balances you out. Yeah, L-threonate, L-tyrosine, ashwagandha. I think ashwagandha's a bit of a cope. Rhodiola, which is the opposite of ashwagandha. It's like a slight upper. You know, it's probably all cope. It's probably all placebo. But, I mean, if a placebo works, fair enough. If you can psy-up yourself. We in Slovakia only have snus. Oh, you got snus there as well? All you need is zinc and magnesium and creatine. Well, you don't need zinc if you should always get your bloods done. You don't want to take too much zinc. Because if you got too much of a mineral in your body, it does the same thing of if you're in a deficiency. Like if you've got too much iron. If you're getting too much iron, you'll get the same symptoms as too little iron, like fatigue and stuff. I think, okay, this is coming from someone that like has no medical knowledge. I think no matter what your position is, everyone should be taking a fish oil supplement every day. Unless you're Swedish and you eat fish every day, you eat a little can of surströmming. And you should take a vitamin D3 K2 dropper. Because those are vitamins that are like semi-difficult to get. I did snus. Thank you, Xavier, for the 10. I did snus for 4 years, and the way I've managed to quit has been just adding time between each pouch. Yeah. I mean, that's the best way to do it, or just to lower the milligram. It's just distraction. That's all you need. If you ever try to quit a substance, it's always distraction. It's like the guy who donated earlier, like wanting some advice about like a breakup. It's always distraction where your brain... You know, your brain, your subconscious takes a while to process things, to deal with things. If you keep distracting yourself, people say it's a cope, you're avoiding the issue, but it actually helps. I don't know, gaming, gooning, like, you know, talking to friends, touching grass, but ironically. Right, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Chill for any obesity speedrun. 1. Alcohol stops fat from burning. Your body is an ignorant, sober-tard and sees alcohol as a harmful substance and prioritizes burning it before dipping into your fat stores. Since alcohol...
Yeah, alcohol is so weird because it's like, when you drink alcohol, the alcohol isn't actually that bad for you, but your liver converts it into acetaldehyde, which is like really bad. It's like super poison. So the alcohol you drink isn't even that bad for you. It's what your liver does with it. I think you can suppress it a little bit. I think there's 2 pathways where it gets converted into something innate that doesn't damage you. I forget the name of that. There's like supplements you can take, like NAC, which helps your liver. But again, like you're just coping at that point, like, you know.
Alcohol can't be saved for later, because I'd get to it. Since alcohol...
Is it acetaldehyde? Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, acetaldehyde. Yeah, it like your liver turns it into that because it doesn't know what to do with it. And that's like, that shit's like poison.
Alcohol can't be saved for later. Your liver...
Stop with the pausing. You're getting a science lesson for free. Shut up.
Liver drops everything to process it, meaning all the actual food you ate gets shoved straight into fat storage. 2. Alcohol is high in calories. Once it hits your system, alcohol becomes ethanol, about 7 calories per gram, which is almost double what carbs or protein can give you. A single shot of 80 proof vodka has about 100 calories, but most people chase demon juice with mixers. A rum and coke can be 200 calories, and a fruity mixed drink is even better. A standard pina colada can run you up 500 calories.
Oh my god, that is mental.
So you should probably focus on sugary mixed drinks to mask the yucky taste.
Just make alcohol that's 0 calories. Easy.
And inflate your intake.
Wait a minute. What did he say?
3. Alcohol makes you feel hungry. Booze toggle off your appetite regulation.
Is that Everclear? Isn't that like 80%?
Hormone.
How is that legal to... It's 120 proof. Anything over 100 proof, you can turn into a Molotov cocktail. Like how is 120 allowed?
So your brain can get tricked into thinking you're starving, which leads me to...
There's beer that's like 8 grams of protein. Yeah, I saw that online. It's like in America, right? I don't want to imagine how many calories are in that, though. It's not worth it.
4. Alcohol makes you crave salty and greasy foods. It can cause blood...
Yeah, because alcohol interrupts your ghrelin, I think. Ghrelin? Is it ghrelin? Yeah, there it is. The hunger hormone. So yeah, yeah, that's right. It messes with your ghrelin production. So it's just like, I'll break the diet. I'll get some Raisin Canes with their sauce.
Blood sugar.
I'll get Wendy's. I like the tweet they made. It was funny.
Levels to drop, triggering...
Thank you, Izza, for the 10. I currently work at Coles and have helped the deli department in preparing their chicken. Thank you for enjoying our slop. The next chicken is on the house, so you can max out your fart skill tree. God, I hope your employees see this, Dono. Can you tell me how bad the chicken is, by the way? Like, where they get it from? I'm very worried for how cheap it is. Like, you put some nasty stuff in that. I already saw the canola oil.
Cravings for high sugar, high fat foods, further helping weight gain.
Hot dog. Bacon. Why is it Feastables there? Thank you, C, for joining.
If you're serious about obesity, start going to happy hour, get hungover every day. Less motivation to exercise means more time to stack calories. Remember, the goal is to minimize calories burned and maximize calories gained. So under no circumstances should you be using stairs, walking to the...
Dude, have you seen stairs in Korea, in South Korea? They have like an outline of a fat person if you use the escalator. I think it's Korea. It might be Japan. Look at that. There it is. Dude, you're being body shamed. You are literally being body shamed if you take the escalator. Look at that. Man, they're not even hiding that. It's like, oh, you're taking the stairs again? You're just a fatty, fat loser. Oh, you should go home and kill yourself, fatty! Like, I have never seen body shaming that is that open and unapologetic in my life. Just looks like those people that sit in the chairs in Wall-E. Rare W, Republic of Korea. It was South Korea.
The bathroom or hitting...
Was it Pennywise? It's like the one... It's the one impression I can do with like 20% accuracy, all right? Let me have it. All those sit-ups! All that success! And you're still just a fatty, fat loser!
Gym. Grocery stores
I really hope I don't get a noise complaint. What time is it? It's 11. I'm gonna get a knock on that door.
Stand the elite competition behind obesity speedrunning. That's why they offered motorized thrones so you can glide past...
How's it 1% accurate?
...past produce without wasting a single calorie.
I will be honest. I do not cook. I'm very lazy. I'm like XQC, but I speak slower. I just order the same thing every day. I just order poke bowls and then chicken with broccoli and rice. I'm so happy that I don't care about like taste or flavor or anything like that.
I work at Coles head office. It is just seasoned Steggles chicken. Woolies and
Steggles
Coles are
chicken.
the same chicken but slightly different seasoning and stuffing. Also try Oporto, I beg you. Best fast food.
Oporto? Okay, I could check that out. Thank you, spicy meatball for the 10. Yeah, that's right. The chicken I bought from Coles, it had stuffing inside of it. They put stuffing that you get like a Sunday roast. I just put that shit in the bin immediately. Like, I'm not eating that.
Don't enter a Walmart with the grocery list. Only make purchases based on impulse.
Okay, can I be real for a sec? Is this just me being like really stupid? Who eats cereal anymore? Genuinely. Who eats cereal? Is that just a me thing? But I swear cereal kind of fell off. You eat cereal? What cereal do you eat? Really? What do you have? Cheerios? Are you 5? Weetabix? Oh, that's depression meal. I just have a protein shake when I wake up. It does not fill me up. It's terrible. But like, I don't get cereal. I've just completely gone off sweet stuff. I don't know why. You know what was cinema when I was a kid? I can't have it now, but it was cinema. Anyone had this before? Crave cereal. Oh my god. This is why I was fat when I did my face reveal. This stuff was cinema. There was these little pillows that had chocolate inside of them. There was one that had a furry as well. There was definitely porn on this character. What was it? Cookie Crisp? Is that the one? Yeah, I remember. Okay, so now they've just taken his shirt off. Wow. They just don't even care, do they? Yeah, there was Cookie Crisp. Furry mascot. Just so unapologetic there. What other cereals were there? Cookie Crisp is good. It's just, it's like, it's Popeye's biscuits level of dry, man. Like, even if you added the milk. Look up Honey Monster. I think I've had that before. Oh my god, the goat. This guy was the goat. Oh, I actually remember having these. The wheat puffs. Holy yummers. That stuff was so nice. Why does she look like the... Oh, take me back to being a child when you could just eat garbage and not care and not check the ingredients or the macros. Oh, take me back. What an easier time. Murder and kill and set their body on fire of every single fitness influencer. You have ruined my fucking mental, man.
Stack up on chips and dips, and when you get home, eat straight from the bag. You'll underestimate how many Cool Ranch
Doritos are terrible. I do not get the appeal of Doritos. I bought... The only Doritos I ever liked were like the super, super spicy ones. The ones that like burn your mouth. Thank you, Pablo.
Doritos.
What in the euro is this cereal?
Those you've inhaled, and so you'll just keep going at it until the bag's empty. Okay,
Yeah, I don't think... Okay, honestly, I don't know what's harder. Trying to save Robert Kennedy? Trying to save JFK from being shot? Or not finishing a tub of Pringles? Because, I mean, to save JFK, you'd have to build a time machine first. I don't know how you do that. But, like, I would rather do that than have to not finish a tub of Pringles.
Keep hearing...
It's so perfectly marketed as well. Like, they're not resealable. All that kind of stuff. It's like, oh, well, now I have to eat all of them.
Thing where...
Reese's Puffs? Reese's Puffs are actually alright, to be fair. But they can get sickly, like, very quickly. I love salt and vinegar Pringles. Oh my god, they're cinema. They're peak. Like, I remember Schlatt doing, like, a tier list of, like, chip flavors, and he said, like, salt and vinegar just tastes like medicine. It's, like, the worst take of his life.
Nutritionists love talking about the plate method. They say it's healthy, wrong.
Oh yeah, what's that food pyramid your comedically bad FDA released? FDA food pyramid, and for some reason it's just upside down now. Where is it? What? It's upside down. Why did they make it upside down? Look at that. What made them make it upside down? That's so confusing. Do I start off with the bread? What? Like, it's not even talking about measurements or the amount. There's not pyramids to kind of split it off. It's like, oh, I guess I'm going to have some chicken with some olive oil. And maybe some prawns. Then I might have some bananas. I don't know how many, though. That's not even real lettuce. That looks like one of those, like... ones made out of, like, felt that you'd play with at school. This is, like, a real thing from the FDA. Like, I think people should have stopped trusting the FDA after they started chlorinating their chicken. What does any of this mean? Like, the more I look at it, the more it confuses me. And whole grains are good for you, by the way. It's like people that villainize bread. It's like bread is not bad for you. It depends what kind you're eating. Just get rye bread or something. Oh, I guess I'll have a tin of tuna. Oh, what did RFK Judy say?
You've got to have the tin of tuna and the broccoli and the bananas and the chicken. You got to have the whole chicken, though. You got to have the whole chicken in like one day.
Have you seen that clip of RFK where he's like,
I'm declaring war on fat gay kids.
He's like,
I'm declaring war on fat gay kids because they're fat and retarded.
It is AI.
I'm declaring war on fat gay kids. Not the kids themselves, but on whatever's making them so fat, gay, and pathetic. I'm talking seed oils, SSRIs, MSNBC, and perverts masquerading as teachers and guidance counselors. Sorry, but as an educator, you can't show off your extensive collection. I'm declaring war on fat gay kids. Whatever makes them so fat and gay.
The plate method is actually when you finish your plate, regardless
to educate the kids
if you're full or not. And if you can't finish your plate, try smoking a certain substance that demonetizes my channel and nullifies the hormone that regulates appetite.
He put weed in the title and lost his ad ref.
Stimulation. I saved this portion of the video for last since it's the most controversial in not only the speedrunning community, but also the Olympics. Medication. Not gonna lie, I can't recommend the strategy since it's sort of a cheat code, but certain medications can cause weight gain or change body fat distribution.
I think Ozempic is very scary, by the way. Because it was never invented as fat loss. It was invented to manage diabetes. I'm not sure what it is. Is it insulin or blood sugar levels? I'm not sure. But the secondary thing was suppressing appetite. That was never the main purpose of it. Like, I think there are studies coming out now that there's a huge link between using Ozempic and depression. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, there's a guy that I watch, #Brady. Does anyone know him? We got a lot of UK people watching now. So he did this thing saying how he's going to, like, try and lose weight, I think.
Morning, I started my day by injecting myself with one of the fat jabs. You know, the ones that make you not hungry. I'm fucking doing it. I'm trying it. I've fucking done it.
Because he basically said that for the new year, he was going to try and lose weight. He gave up after like 2 hours and then immediately went on a jab.
Why are you taking weight loss drugs? Why don't you just fucking go to the gym and diet yourself? Can't be fucking arsed. Don't want to. I'm taking the easy option. This was never an option before. Now it is an option. I thought I'd give it a go. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, why are you driving to the shop? Why don't you walk there? Because it's easier. I've got a car, so I can drive. I don't know. That's just how I see it.
I mean, I get where he's coming from if the technology's there, but at the same time, it's like... one thing I did notice is when he started taking the jab, he specifically never named which one it was. And he did that on purpose because he knew what people would do. They'd find the brand name, the type, and then they'd start linking studies of how bad it is. So even though he's like, oh, well, it's fine. It's like he knows that there's complications with it. And he was like being a little bit evasive around it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Everyone's different, but I mean... It's just calories in, calories out, isn't it? Or you could be like clavicular and do meth.
Often leading to metabolic complications.
Your mom's got an Ozempic subscription, but she doesn't have diabetes. I mean, you just buy that online. Like, it's so cheap.
So please talk to your local shaman before taking pharmaceuticals.
I mean, some people have like a literal addiction to food, right? I don't, so I can't relate. But I understand that that is an actual thing to the point where you would need something like that to... I mean... What did we have before that? We had gastric bypasses. People that were just so obese that they couldn't move. They were like immobile. They were bedbound. And all they could basically do is eat because they're just rotting otherwise. It was almost like a pastime. You know, and gastric bypasses are pretty brutal. It's like, you know, you're having like internal surgery. There can be complications. The clamp on the stomach might not work and your stomach just goes to its full size. That kind of thing. Thank you, Emil, for the 37 months. It's a 10-minute video.
don't tell him.
Gastric bypass is still a thing. No, I know it's still a thing. But obviously Ozempic is just taken off now.
I sent you. Diabetes medication can increase appetite while decrease.
Have you seen my 600-pound life? I have seen that. I've seen that. I like how the doctor in the show is fat as well. But like, because he's less fat than the person he's treating, he's allowed to call them fat.
Increasing anabolic effects, basically turning your temple into a hungrier, less efficient calorie-burning machine. Antidepressants can create a bit of a cycle. While they can improve emotional well-being, which is great, but sometimes they can make people feel more relaxed.
I've never taken antidepressants in my life, so again, I can't relate. I've never taken any medication in my life, but I have heard really bad stories about antidepressants where it's like you feel even worse for a couple of months while your brain basically balances out. Not with everyone. Obviously, it's different for each person.
About eating.
I mean, they found benefits down the, in the long run, down the road, but...
Can slow down how the body burns.
Are you drinking Prime? I'd rather kill myself. It's green tea. To be fair, I did see sneaky Logan Paul and KSI. They're now getting into the protein drink market. And sadly, I might be buying it. Sadly. They're now doing a 32-gram protein drink. 160 calories for 32 grams. That's really good. God damn it. I don't want to give him money, though, just out of principle. I wonder what the protein is. Is it whey or is it like isolate? Like whey isolate? Because if it's not like a good protein, your body's just going to pass through that. But yeah, 160 cal for 32 grams is like pretty good. There'll be so many sweeteners in that. What are the ingredients? That's not the ingredients. Right. God, you're not making this easy for me. Show the ingredients, man. There'll be so much sodium in this. Where's the sodium? 300 milligrams. Oh. Shake gently, do not freeze. Trans fat. Unlucky trans people. 3 grams of carbs. Protein, 32 grams. That's a decent amount. I hate to admit it. For the calorie amount, it's basically like a tin of tuna. Show the ingredients. Why are you not showing the ingredients? Don't you have to show the ingredients? You gotta show the ingredients. It's law. Why is there no ingredients for this? Lactose free? Oh, that's gonna taste like ass. There's a protein drink that I buy when I get bored of the protein powder at home, and it's like 30 grams, 150 calories. And it's lactose free and gluten free. It just tastes disgusting. Yeah, no ingredients being listed. Curious. Anyways.
Burns calories. So
you feeling Chinese today? I'm Chinese.
Someone might start feeling better emotionally, notice some weight change, and then feel
Yeah, I've heard that people that take antidepressants, sometimes their weight can just like explode.
Frustrated, which makes them...
I'm not sure what the link is there. Do you reckon it's slow metabolism? Why do people on antidepressants gain weight? Literally the first result. It's got to be... Use the AI. Okay, fine. You win. I'll use the AI. The fuck is this? Oh god, they got their own chat GPT now. Brain's chemistry, appetite and reward, histamine blockage. Serotonin desensitization, signal fullness, metabolic changes, glucose metabolism. So it's kind of related to metabolism a little bit. Israel GPT, show me the...
them reach for more comfort and rely on more medication. It's the same story with antipsychotics, steroids, and hormonal medication.
I've seen people take steroids, man. Like, you can't even ingest them because you fuck up your liver. And then if you inject it into your body and you hit a vein, which you think you're meant to do, but you're not, you get like, have you seen Tren cough? It goes straight to their lungs and it like simulates drowning. Let me see if I can find a video of Tren cough. Hang on. Oh, here it is.
Tren cough inbound.
Tren cough inbound. It's inbound.
Tren cough is coming.
It's inbound, guys.
I'm about to get it real bad.
He's just gonna start dying now. Yep. 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 Great stuff there.
God damn it, bro.
Yep. Just simulating like Chinese water torture, where they put like a rag over your face and they drip water until you go insane.
For the 6% of ladies out there, hi. Birth control is known to increase cravings, water retention, and change fat distribution, and mess with metabolisms. So you could consider hopping on that purely with the intention to gain weight. At the end of the day, just remember to lard up.
I was on antidepressants, fluoxetine, over a year, and I felt like an absolute zombie. Complete waste of a year. Yeah, I think that's why, again, it's different for everyone, right? Like, some people have a really good response to medication, but I think that's why, like, I don't want to go on ADHD meds. Like, I know some people here in Melbourne that are content creators, and they went on ADHD meds. I know it's not the same as antidepressants, but, you know, just kind of, I guess, in the contextual sense. They went on ADHD meds and they felt like it fixed their entire life, like they can concentrate and stuff. But I guess it's different for everyone.
Up and gout out, and you should be well on your way to speedrunning obesity. I had a lot of fun collaborating on the cancer app, so I've called in a few more favors, and Ellie Andrews and Sate Aiden have made another rap dedicated to gaining weight. So give it a little listen.
Couple tips if you're trying to get big. Gotta pack on pounds like a Brit. Go ham till your fits don't fit.
I don't want to hear any comments now.
Know you made it when your pants go. Get a double Big Mac, get it super size. Large Coke on the side plus extra fries. Down it with the milkshake, baked cakes and pies. Go and eat it like a
Don't say whoa, buddy. I didn't write this.
demon, don't exercise it. Word to the wide. Buy a
Really had to add the fart effect as well. You're ticking every box right now.
comfy chair. Take the
Is this Blade?
elevator up, down, never the stairs. Stay smoking, stay drinking like you just don't care. Celebrate.
Well, smoking weed doesn't make you fat. If you can fight off the munchies. I do like the cope that, like, weed is better than alcohol in every way and there's no downsides. Like, you know, it can't give you psychosis.
See it on the scale. Step up in your face, get them buttons popping. Gotta finish each plate like your grandma's watching while you scroll YouTube. Cause it's better than walking, laying down for some rest in your XL coffin. Ooh.
Amazing work there. It took me an hour and 20 minutes to get through a 9-minute video.